Waalaikumsalam, good morning.
Morning to you.
Assalamualaikum.
Apa kabar ya?
Baik.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Salam. No. Morning, Mr. Teddy. How are you? Waalaikumsalam. I'm good, and you? Thank you. Waalaikumsalam. How are you? I'm good, thank you, sir. Wow. Journey gila.
Siapa sedih mana?
Selamat pagi. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation and warm welcome to all distinguished guests, representatives of the Western Cape Provincial Government and City of Cape Town, honorable prominent ulamas of Cape Malay community and business community of Cape Town. Indonesia and South Africa enjoy a strong bilateral relationship. Our relations date back to the historic 1955 Bandung Conference, which inspired many African countries was there to provide any assistance it needed. In fact, the first foreign official trip by President Mandela was Indonesia. Of significant importance also the role of Cape Malay community in South Africa. The Cape Malay community is rich in culture and religious traditions that have played a major role in shaping the history and diversity of the mother city and South Africa in general. The traditions of Islam, brought by charismatic ulama such as Sheikh Yusuf Al-Makassari and Tuan Guru Abdullah Ibn Qadi Abdul Salam from Tidore, were the manifestation of Islam Wasatiyah, or middle path Islam, practiced by Muslims nowadays also in Indonesia. Islam as rahmatan lil alamin, blessing for the whole universe. Sheikh Yusuf was also the only noble figure who was recognized as national hero by both South Africa and Indonesia. Hence, the Cape Malay community contributes to the peaceful harmony of South Africa, similar to what modern Muslim of Indonesia contributes to world peace. Prosperous South Africa and Indonesia. Cheers. It's a non-alcoholic. Terima kasih, Mbak Iranti.
And then how did you find out about silat? Did you find it on social media or one of your friends?
I got married to a daddy, and then she found out about silat. In 2003, I got a scholarship from the Indonesian government, and I studied in UIN, Jakarta. And in 2004, at the beginning of the year, I saw some singing on TV, and I saw 3 ladies, and they had black, and they were covered. And I thought to myself, and I told my friend, I want to do that. I did not know what it was. I just told them I want to do that because they were all covered, and they were doing sport on national TV. And then after a couple of months, the day that I had to leave Indonesia to come home for holiday, for summer break, as I left the hospital, somebody came to me and told me I must join silat. And then when I returned after the holiday, the first day somebody said, "Hey Africa!" And I went, what's happening? And I registered for silat. And I haven't looked back. Alhamdulillah. It is something that I was attracted to. Back in 2004, I've been trading since, and it's got a lot of culture and a lot of beautiful elements in teaching to keep us strong and confident and humble at the same time in doing an activity so that we can keep our minds focused and bring our community together in something that a lot of us have Indonesian ancestral roots, but we don't know our culture. So this is one of the ways that we try to preserve or bring back some culture that was here before.
Thank you, that's very beautiful.
I think we found some coffee shops. They already stock Gayo. It's also from Indonesia. So I think Gayo is also like opening the door from the Indonesian coffee and Java coffee, obviously. But we're trying to bring in other varieties because we do have from the west to the east. We do have different coffees.
Well, my favorite coffee comes from Indonesia, from the Sumatra region. So, and I also really enjoy the luwak coffee. So those are actually my 2 favorite beans, and I really enjoy that. So I'm happy that you are bringing in different varieties so that people that have a different palate for coffee also can enjoy Indonesian coffee.
Okay, thank you very much for your insight. That's really great because you're actually really a coffee drinker. You know your coffee. So that would be great for our partners in Indonesia to get some insight from the South African market. Okay, now we're moving on to this event that we have today. What do you think about the event today?
Well, firstly, I must say thank you for the invitation. I'm very honored to be part of it, especially because it's such an intimate event with only a handful of participants and guests. So thank you, I appreciate the invitation. The environment that is hosted within is absolutely beautiful. We're right on the foot slopes of the mountain in a lovely garden. The martial arts demonstration was wonderful. It was good to see 2 females doing the demonstration as well. And also the speech made by the CG was very encouraging. He highlighted some very key relations between South Africa and Indonesia. Some things that most of South African or specifically Cape Townians might not be aware of, such as the fact that the first international visit that Nelson Mandela did was to Indonesia, and there's a big relationship between the Muslims of the Western Cape and South Africa and Indonesia. So it was very nice to see that the CG is leading the charge to foster those relationships between South Africa and Indonesia, not only from a commercial and economic perspective, but also from culture and tourism.
True, yes. We've gone so many years back. between South Africa and Indonesia, and unfortunately not so many people know about it yet. So hopefully from this event and other events that we're going to have, that we can give some education to the South African market that we're actually closer than you think
Yes,
you are.
more than 300 years, and
Yeah.
there are lots of common cultural practices between the Muslims in South Africa
Yes.
and Indonesia. And I speak to myself first when I say that we need to visit Indonesia as much as we want to visit any other Muslim country. Especially because it's got this unique cultural relationship with them. And not only go to Bali, for example, for the beaches.
Right.
It's good to
Yeah.
go there.
It's still beautiful, but
there
other
are
aspects as
17
well.
plus thousand other islands that can be visited. So
Yeah.
there's a lot to see over many years to come. And I hope to be one of those tourists going to Indonesia regularly to explore.
So what do you think if we bring this coffee to South Africa? Do you think it will work with the South African market?
I think there's a great potential given how the South African market, particularly in Cape Town, love coffee and they love the coffee shop. They're there every day of the week, once a week in the weekday. So I think there's a great potential for coffee in the country, given the demand for quality coffee. They're looking for different coffees, not just from one country, they're looking for all over. So I think there is good potential for Indonesian coffee in South Africa.
Yeah, because as you know, not so many people know, but as you know, that we do have lots of coffee, even from Indonesia, from the west to the east. So it would be really great to have them here in South Africa.
I would agree. I would enjoy having them in South Africa myself. I mean, I enjoy good coffee, and Indonesia produces a very coffee of high quality. So I think the market as well will be keen to try out the Indonesian coffee.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. Now we're moving on to today's event. What do you think about this event? Because I think this is your first time.
This is my first
Joining
event. This is my first
reception,
event. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much again for the invitation. Greatly appreciate it. It was great to be a part of your event, to hear about the history of our two countries, to see the Indonesian products on display, to taste the Indonesian cuisine, and obviously just to mingle with people who have connected to the consulate and to improving the relations of our two nations.
That's great because we would love to have people that's been together with us to enjoy this beautiful day. And then, what are your wishes for Indonesia in general, in South Africa and also to the world? Your wishes, like your wishes for Indonesia.
Well, first, I believe Indonesia is a country that's rich in culture, rich in history, but also a country that produces products of exceptional quality. And our reasons for being here today is obviously we wish to do business in Indonesia, and we wish to establish good, not only good business ties, but personal ties with Indonesia. I myself can't wait to visit Jakarta one day and to see the country and to learn more about Indonesia.
That's great. Yeah, we do hope that we can travel sooner than later.
I hope so too.
I mean, we really hope that the things getting back to normal. I don't think there will be a normal. There will be new normal.
A new normal.
Yeah, but at least we can start traveling again. That would be so
Yes,
great.
that would be very key for everyone.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Ryan.
Pleasure, and
for
once
joining
again,
us
thank you
today.
very much for having me.